Hello everyone, welcome to Nrcm. This is Shravani and I'm going to explain about operating system of Unit 5 and the topic is like different access methods. So there are different kinds of access methods. So first is like sequential access, second is direct access and third is index sequential access. So first I'm going to discuss with this sequential access. So what is the sequential access? So as the name itself indicates, it is simplest access method. And here information in the file is processed in order. It is processed in order, like one record after the another record, as you can see in the diagram. So it has been processed like one record after the another record. So this mode of access is by far the most common. For example, editor and compiler usually access the file in this fashion, and it like read and write make up the bulk of operation on a file. So the read operation means it reads next and then read the next position of the file and automatically advance a file pointer, so which keeps the track of input output location. Similarly, for the write next append to the end of the file and advance to the newly written materials. This is what happening with the sequential files. So the main thing is like here data is accessed like one record is accessed after the another, so one after the another, or in easy method, like all the records will be accessed one after the another. When we use the read command, it moves the pointer by one. Okay, it move ahead pointer by one. So but when you use the write command, it will allocate the memory and move the pointer to the end of the file. So this is, I'm repeating again, when we use the read command, it will move the pointer ahead by one. When we use the write command to write something, so it will allocate the memory and move the pointer to the end of the file. Okay, so this, it is reasonable for tape. So you can, it is reasonable, such a method is like, you can give the example is like tape. Okay, next is about the direct access. So direct access is, it is also known as relative access method. So this direct access is also known as the relative access methods. So here a field length logical record that allows the program to read and write record rapidly. Okay, so I mean there is no particular order here. There is no particular order. So the direct access is based on the disk model. It is based on the disk model of the file, since disk allows the random access to any file block. And for direct access, here the file is viewed as a numbered sequence of block or record. Okay, here the file is, I'm repeating, here the file is viewed as a sequence of block or record. So for, so we can read the, so suppose if you want to read any one of the block, you can like directly read the block. So and then there is no restriction on the order of reading and writing for a direct access file. So here and the block number which is present. So and the I mean, as I discussed, and there is no restriction, and a block number provided by the user to the operating system is normally a relative block number. So the first relative block of the file is 0 and then 1 and then so on, like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So if you want to access the files through direct access, you can access the files directly. So and this method is also known as the relative access method. So but compared to the here in the sequential access, what happens in the sequential access, if you want to, this is the sequential access. So if you want to access any of the file which is in the middle, what you have to do, like it will become difficult. So one after the another one, the pointer will be moving one after the another, one after the another, one after another. So if this is the small size, if the file size is very big, so then accessing the sequential file is very difficult. Or else if you want to modify, so if this is like 1, this is 2, I mean file 2, this is 3, or I can say if you want to replace or move, or if you want to add one more slot here, if you want to add, so I just want to make 3 and I want to add one small slot here. I want to make this as a 3, and this I wanted to make it as 4, and remaining this is 5. So at this case what happens, so this record should be moving towards the right side, and then this place can be adjusted here. So if I want to add any one of the record in the middle, so it will be affected by the different records or frames which are present over there. So but coming to the direct access, there is no problem. So wherever the file is present, so if the file is present here, it can directly access this block, and so as it is in, it can access this block, and it can directly search where file is there. Okay, and if I want to access any other block, so it can be directly accessed, and if I want to add any one of the block also, there is no problem. So with the help of these pointers, we can directly access the file. And this is all about the direct access. And next, moving to the index sequential files. So index sequential file methods means like it is another method of, as we all know that it is another method of accessing a file that is built on the top of the sequential access method. So these method, they construct an index for the file. So here there will be for each file there will be, we'll be having some index will be present. So like index can be the any kind of number. Okay, the index, like an index in the back of the book, like you can say, I just wanted to give, like if you want to read any book, so if the book is containing like 500 pages, the book is of 500 pages. So if you want to if you want to check any one of the topic within this 500 pages, we will not be understanding like where that page is present. So at that time what we'll do, we'll just go for the index page. We'll just go for this index page and we'll search for the topic. Okay, the index page will be maximum of 2, it will be max of 2 to 3 pages only. So we'll be searching whichever the topic it is required, and there the page numbers will be mentioned, and then we'll be directly opening that page. So this comes about book. And if you want to if you want to, if there is a word document, if there is a word document of 500 pages and you want to search, if you want to search or if you want to replace like any of the letter from the other, so what you will do, so we'll be just using the control F. Okay, fine, we'll be finding where that word is present and just we'll be replacing that word. Okay, so here some index will be given to find the records. So it will be easy to search. Okay, and we can access the file directly. So it is built on top of a sequential access, and it control the pointer by using index. So the pointer will be controlled by using any of the index. So this is about the index sequential file. Okay, I hope you all understood this, and thank you. And next I'll be coming up with the next video.